let's start off with that appraisal district. There, sort of walk us through what exactly that was.
Well, we used to just appoint three people to the appraisal board in Smith County. State legislature changed, and now these are weighted positions amongst multiple taxing authorities. So every taxing authority gets to cast votes behind certain individuals. It could be one individual, it could be 7 individuals. We had about 300 votes, and just in order to have good representation on the appraisal board, we chose to cast our votes behind 2 people so that it would be weighted good, and we'd make sure, hopefully, that we got good representation on there.
So are citizens, voters voting in this, or?
Not in this particular situation. However, last May, and once again, the state did come up with new legislation to where some of these positions are actually voted on by the taxpayers. 2 of those positions were voted on last May, and of course we have other seats to fill. All the taxing authorities get to propose certain individuals and then split their votes up in between those. So it's new to us, but it's just how it is, and that's how we chose to do it this year.
Is it a radically different process on your end, or not too different?
Yeah, I would say it is different. Typically, we just appoint people, and that's that. This time, it's a little more, public, and of course, as a board, we don't do any business behind closed doors. We discuss everything. So here we are, having to discuss how we are going to allocate our votes.
Do you think it's a good thing, a bad thing?
I think it's great, and that's how it is, and so I don't really look back, so yeah, it's great, and we're gonna do the best we can.
And you guys also discussed the calendar up there for the upcoming school year for next year. It's my understanding you didn't approve it yet, but you discussed it. Anything you feel our audience should know regarding the calendar?
So every time we do the calendar, we have and multiple items that we discuss. A lot of times we'll have a first reading, and then we'll approve it on a second reading. This is the first reading, and so the public can look at the calendar and see maybe what's been proposed. This calendar is very similar to ones we've done in the last few years. They're proposing a 3-day week to start, in mid-August, and then we get a day off every day of the month throughout the school year. But this is where we choose where spring break is. We typically try to align with Tyler Junior College, to make sure we're all on the same page. So, yep, first reading, we're going to look at it, and if there's any glaring deficiencies in that calendar, we'll, I'm sure, address it.
And the second reading is at the next board meeting, and that's when you would approve it, if so.
That's correct. Our second reading is next, I think it's December 16th is our next board meeting. So that's when the calendar will come to us for approval, and we'll see what happens. I'm sure we'll end up approving it.
And it's my understanding there was a sort of arrangement regarding the orchestra. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, the East Texas Youth Orchestra wanted to partner with us so we could maybe get some orchestra programs going on leading up to middle school, because that's where most of our kids start orchestra. But I'm telling you, anything that has to do with instruments, anything that has to do with music, strings, hands-on experiences for kids, we are all about. We love community partnerships, and so really, really happy to let the East Texas Youth Orchestra partner with us so we can get instruments into the hands of kids. I was a guitar player and really benefited from musical experiences in my youth, so I'm all about that.
Acoustic or electric?
Both, yeah, but I learned on acoustic.